priestess of the new soul movement, Erykah Badu, arrived on the scene in 1997 with her towering head wrap and her silver Wonder Woman bracelets and changed the landscape of black music with her unique brand of sound, Baduism, a fusion of jazz, R&B, and hip-hop. Erykah Abby Wright was born the oldest of 3 children on February 26, 1971 in Dallas, Texas. She was raised by her mother, godmother, and grandparents in a working-class neighborhood on the city's south side. She didn't see much of her father, who struggled with drugs and spent time in prison. Her given name, which she's called her slave name, was spelled E-R-I-C-A. She respelled it in high school to E-R-Y-K-A-H, using Ka, an Egyptian term for inner self, and in college adopted the name Badu after the scat singing of great jazz vocalists. Also, among the Akan people in Ghana, it's the term for the 10th born child. Erykah's mother and maternal grandmother were both actresses involved in local theater, so naturally they encouraged her to develop her artistic leanings, which included painting, dancing, and acting, as well as music. Erykah also made her own clothes while in grade school, and her mother encouraged the drawings, poems, letters, and writings that filled her daughter's school notebooks. She's had formal training as a dancer and performed in community theater in Dallas during her school years. She told the New York Times, "I remember the first time I was in a show. I was in the 1st grade. It was a Christmas play, and I sang 'Somebody Snitched on Me.' That's when I knew I could command the stage." At age 14, Erykah tried her hand at freestyle rapping for a local radio station. After being accepted at Dallas's Arts Magnet High School, she gained notoriety as half of a female rap crew under the name MC Apples. After high school, she majored in theater at Louisiana's Grambling State University before dropping out to pursue music. She and her cousin, Robert Free Bradford, formed a duo called Erykah Free, recorded a 19-track demo called Country Cousins, and performed at progressive night spots around Dallas. She would sing and he would rap. Initially, they struggled to find success in the music business, auditioning for everyone: Sony, Priority, So Def, Bad Boy, but couldn't catch a break. While taking on several minimum wage jobs to support herself, she remained determined, and by the early 90s, Erykah Free was the opening act for some of the biggest hip-hop acts of the day, such as Wu-Tang Clan, A Tribe Called Quest, and Mobb Deep. Erykah's big break occurred when R&B executive Kadar Massenberg, who was also managing fellow neo-soul artist D'Angelo, met her and noted the strength of her personality. He passed out a ton of copies of her debut single, called On and On, at the 1996 Soul Train Music Awards. When he heard it banging out of someone's car going down the street that same night, he knew he had something. Erykah signed a production deal with Kadar, and he got a label deal with Universal. He then arranged for her to record a remake of the Marvin Gaye-Tammy Terrell duet, Your Precious Love, with D'Angelo for the soundtrack to the 1996 comedy film High School High. In early 1997, just weeks before Erykah's debut album was set to be released, she popped up on the set of BET's Planet Groove to discuss the project.
Baduism is an expression of me and the way I feel. Badu is my last name. Ism is what should get you high, and Baduism are the things that get me high. Lighting a candle, loving life, knowing myself, knowing the Creator, loving them both, lighting incense, building bridges, understanding, destroying bridges, overstanding.
That's right.
Just
the penny section back there.
Using my melanin, using my power to get to where I need to go and to do the Creator's work. That's what I'm here for, and I'm still fly.
When Baduism dropped that February, it was met with critical and commercial success, debuting at number 2 on the Billboard 200 albums chart and number 1 on the Billboard Top R&B Hip Hop Albums chart. Fun fact, she wrote all but one of the songs. From Erykah's own perspective, her music synthesized a wide range of influences, from jazz artists like Billie Holiday through such R&B figures of the 1960s and 1970s as Marvin Gaye, Stevie Wonder, and Chaka Khan. On and On, which served as the album's lead single, reached number 12 on the Billboard Hot 100 chart. The album and lead single also gave Erykah her first nomination and win at the Grammy Awards, where On and On won Best Female R&B Vocal Performance, and the album won Best R&B Album. Making the most of her career momentum, Erykah received praise as the co-director of the music videos for On and her follow-up single, Next Lifetime, the latter featuring her mother, brother, and grandmother as extras. She even dabbled in acting by appearing in a 1997 episode of soap opera One Life to Live and portraying a jazz-singing Creole sorceress in the 1998 film Blues Brothers 2000. That summer, Erykah joined forces with George Clinton, Cypress Hill, The Far Side, and others on the Smoke and Grooves tour across the US. In the fall, she released her live album, which featured her in an intimate concert setting with a three-piece band and a trio of background singers. In addition to live versions of songs found on Baduism, the album included a new tune, which went on to become a hit called Tyrone. The album went platinum and nearly matched the stellar performance of her debut effort. The date Live was released, November 18th, actually happens to be an extra special day, since it's the same day her son, 7 Sirius, was born. The father is Andre Benjamin, aka Andre 3000 of Outkast, whom Erykah had been dating since the year prior. Since Andre lived in Atlanta and she lived in Dallas, their relationship had been long distance from the start. She spoke about it to Ebony in 1998. It works for us. It works really good for us. That's how it has always been, and we don't have anything to compare it to. Maybe that's what has made the relationship last this long, because we don't have to be up in each other's face all the time. Distance brings enchantment to the view. She added that if she has it her way, she'll have 6 more children in 5 years. Babies weren't the only thing on her mind, though. Erykah also told Ebony that she was just as much about her business as she was her music. I learned that in order to be a successful entertainer, you have to be a really good businesswoman, because you can just be at home singing, but if you're in show business, your show has to be tight, and business has to be tight. You won't see Miss Badu in bankruptcy court, because I've got money stashed everywhere. Also in 1997, Erykah sang on the soundtrack of the 1997 drama film Eve's Bayou. She then made a guest appearance on the Roots track You Got Me, which also featured Eve, off their 1999 album Things Fall Apart. The song peaked at number 39 on the Hot 100, number 11 on the Hot R&B Hip Hop Songs chart, and went on to win The Roots and Erykah a Grammy Award for Best Rap Performance by a Duo or Group. Continuing to hone her acting skills, Erykah wowed her fans with her role in the 1999 drama film The Cider House Rules, which garnered a nomination from the Screen Actors Guild for Outstanding Performance by a Cast in a Motion Picture. While Erykah and Andre's relationship would end around this time, in late 2000, Outkast released the song Miss Jackson, which was inspired by Andre's relationship with Erykah and her mother. The song reached number 1 on the Hot 100 and would go on to win a Grammy Award.
Forever, forever, ever, forever, ever.
Erykah's much-anticipated third album, Mama's Gun, released in November 2000, soulfully blended rock and reggae into her bag of soul tricks. Spearheaded by the hit single Bag Lady, the album proved a monster success. Fun fact, the track Green Eyes is about her breakup with Andre. 2003's Worldwide Underground yielded Love of My Life, an ode to hip-hop, featuring rapper Common, whom Erykah was also dating at the time. The song appeared on the soundtrack of the rom-com film Brown Sugar as well. It hit number 9 on the pop charts, topped the R&B listings, and gave Erykah her 4th Grammy Award. Unfortunately, the album's second single, Danger, and third single, Back in the Day, Puff, did not do well on the charts at all. For the next few years, Erykah's family life took center stage. A relationship with rapper The D.O.C. resulted in the birth of her daughter Puma in 2004. She returned to the limelight in 2008 with New America, Part 1, Fourth World War, her first album for the Motown Universal imprint. It was released on her 37th birthday. The first of many proposed releases, the work tackled drug addiction, the Nation of Islam, social and political issues, and included a touching tribute to her late producer, Jay Dilla. She told Jet Magazine in 2008, "It's my testimony of where we are as a race, as a people, and as a family here in America. This is my perspective. That's why I put my name in it. America." While none of the singles did very well, the album debuted at number 2 on the 200 albums chart. It was Erykah's best opening week since her debut album. It also entered at number 2 on the top R&B hip-hop albums chart. The following year, Erykah gave birth to her third child, a girl named Mars, with her boyfriend of 5 years, rapper Jay Electronica. Neither Erykah's blended family nor her string of relationships with prominent musicians has gone unnoticed by fans. Allegedly, around the time she was pregnant with her third child by a third man, she went on the OK Player message board to respond to some of the negative comments. I am an excellent mother and resent all of the negative comments and insults on my character. I put much time and thought into having and raising my children. I've had the honors of having 2 home births and 2 wonderful partners by my side. Every relationship I have been in was because I loved the person dearly and was dedicated to us exclusively for a number of years. We only understand the examples we are given. Well, sort of. Would it look better to marry and divorce and marry again? Would that be morally correct? What's the difference? The government's involvement, I guess. I love children, and I will have as many as God will give me. I am very healthy and responsible, and so are all of my partners. I chose them wisely and soberly. All good brothers. Your opinions lack experience and are not only careless, but also very uninformed and immature. Nothing is sacred here, and I see why. If I lose you as a fan because I want to continue to have children, then off. Who needs you? Certainly not me. Kick rocks. Call Tyrone. Pack light. Bite me. More often though, Erykah's love life has inspired curiosity, along with jokes about her supposedly mystical power over men. During an interview on BET, she acknowledged the chatter. There's an urban legend that says if you get involved with Erykah Badu, you'll change gods, wear crocheted pants, and all this other stuff. A flurry of publicity greeted New America Part 2, Return of the Young, upon its release in 2010. Attention surrounding the project only intensified when the controversial video for its first single, Window Seat, dropped. It featured Erykah completely disrobing while she walked through Dealey Plaza in downtown Dallas, the site of the assassination of U.S. President John F. Kennedy. The album debuted at number 4 on the 200 albums chart and number 2 on the top R&B hip-hop albums chart, while Window Seat peaked at number 16 on the Hot R&B hip-hop songs chart. On April 2, 2010, Erykah was charged with disorderly conduct for appearing nude in Dealey Plaza. Though her performance had an estimated hundreds of eyewitnesses, none complained to police at the time of the incident. After the video gained attention online, the Dallas Police Department actively sought witnesses and complainants. They said the decision to cite Erykah for a misdemeanor punishable by a fine of up to $500 came after a witness offered a sworn statement to police. She pleaded not guilty rather than paying the fee by mail. She later paid the $500 ticket and began a term of 6 months probation. On June 1, 2012, Erykah went viral, but not for the way she wanted. It was the result of her appearance in the music video for the Flaming Lips remake of The First Time Ever I Saw Your Face, on which she has a guest feature. In the video, Erykah soaks naked in a bathtub, singing the airy lyrics, interrupted by shots of her little sister Nayrock getting overloaded by liquid cornstarch, gold glitter, and a milky substance believed to appear as a bodily fluid known to emanate from men, as well as a sticky red substance believed to represent blood. While Erykah first called the song's video cosmic in a tweet, she criticized the rock band's lead vocalist, Wayne Coyne, for releasing an unapproved version of the visuals, and she went as far as calling him self-serving. In the message, she claimed Wayne misled her in their collaborative process. Erykah's fans were outraged by the not safe for work video, forcing Wayne to take full responsibility for the footage on Twitter. The Lips camp also released the following statement. The video link that was erroneously posted on Pitchfork by the Flaming Lips of the music video, The First Time I Ever Saw Your Face, which features Erykah Badu, is unedited and unapproved. Sorry. We, the Flaming Lips, accept full responsibility for prematurely having Pitchfork post it. It has outraged and upset a segment of fans, and we apologize if we offended any viewers. This is a Flaming Lips video, which features Erykah Badu and her sister Nayrock, and is not meant to be considered an Erykah Badu or Nayrock statement, creation, or approved version. Despite the Lips trying to make amends, Erykah still had these last words. You can kiss my glittery ass. In 2015, while on an apparent hiatus, Erykah released a remix of Drake's huge smash, Hotline Bling. The track became the lead single for her mixtape that dropped that same year, titled But You Can't Use My Phone, a nod to Tyrone, which she recorded in less than 2 weeks. The tape centered on a theme of cell phone use and addiction, with Erykah putting her spin on a few other popular phone-based songs like Usher's You Don't Have to Call and New Edition's Mr. Telephone Man. It also marked her first release under her own record label, Control Freak. The NPR video series Tiny Desk Concerts released a new episode featuring Erykah and her band performing live in 2018. The same day, NPR released the What's Good with Stretch and Bobbito podcast episode featuring an interview with Erykah, where she spoke of being a certified doula, her inherited sense of humor from her mother, stand-up comedy, her avoidance of print interviews after her 2008 experience being misquoted, and Prince. In addition to music and acting, Erykah has also dabbled in other arenas. In 2008, she became the face of fashion designer Tom Ford White Patchouli fragrance, and in late 2013, it was announced that she would become the face of Givenchy's 2014 spring collection. In early 2020, she opened an online store named Badu World Market. It features clothing, apothecary goods, musical merchandise, and more. She also began selling a line of incense. One scent is named Badu Pussy because she claimed she took a bunch of pairs of her panties, cut them up into little pieces, and burned them. In February 2025, she won her 5th Grammy Award when she took home the trophy for Best Melodic Rap Performance for the track 3 AM with rapper Rhapsody. The next month, during an interview with Billboard, she revealed she was working on a new studio album, her first in 15 years, slated to be produced solely by record producer, DJ, and rapper The Alchemist. The first single, Next to You, dropped in June, while the album, titled Abby and Alan, a reference to Erykah's middle name and The Alchemist's first name, is scheduled to be released sometime in summer 2025.